I did not see this coming.
I did. You want to know why? You want to know why? What's going on, guys? We got Drex and Brizzy, and we're starting Monday Night Recaps, and we're going to talk about September 30th, Raw reactions, SmackDowns, our thoughts, and just all other stuff. But I'll let Brizzy take off and let him start.
Yeah, this will be a new thing we'll be doing we're recording this Monday night. This will either go up Tuesday morning or it'll go up tonight. But we're basically just going to recap Monday Night Raw tonight, talk about the big things that happened, and basically just give you guys our genuine reaction to the stuff that happened tonight on Raw. And then on Fridays, we'll be doing the same thing. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But I think let's just get right into it. Kicking off the show, obviously, Jey Uso coming through the stands. We got a new Yeet shirt, first of all.
The black one.
New gold, the black one with the gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the only thing we got new, though. We got a brand new Intercontinental Championship title. I knew we weren't going to edit this or flash anything on screen, but maybe just flashing a little IC title, the new one right here.
Dude, that thing
wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, right here. It'll be. Dude, that thing is fire.
Yeah. New IC title. If you guys have not seen it, you obviously just did on the screen. Thing is absolutely beautiful. It looks pretty much the same as the old one, but there are some new details, and it does look very good. Speaking of the IC title, Jey Uso would come to the ring, talk to the fans. Then we would see the man he beat for the IC title come out, Braun Breaker. But he would not do what we think he was going to do. He did not spear Jey. He didn't do anything. He pretty much just shook Jey's hand. And Drex, what'd you think of that, man?
I'm surprised we saw a face turn from Braun because we've been seeing him as heel for the past, year and a half since NXT, and we haven't seen really anything from him besides being heel. And my thought is I think he might just turn babyface and try to go for Gunther, which I don't think that's going to be for a while because we had a recent video where we talked about who dethrones champions, and I think that CM Punk's going to go for that title, but you never know. We could get a championship match between those two, but Gunther's going to win it because he is definitely one of the over superstars right now that Triple H trusts. But yeah.
Yeah, so Braun Breaker obviously teasing a face turn tonight on Monday Night Raw. But, you got to think he's still got his rematch clause for the IC title. Will he go for it? I don't know. Gunther never got his rematch clause for the IC title. Braun Breaker, is he going to do the same? Is he just going to move on to bigger and better things like Gunther did? We'll have to wait and see. That'll bring us into our next topic tonight, and that is that Gunther finally accepts Sami Zayn's challenge, and next week on Monday Night Raw, we are getting Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the World Heavyweight title. Drex, kick it off. What do you guys think of this?
Yeah, I really love that because Sami has pushed Gunther to his limits, and the little segment they had of the promos is just talking about personal experiences and what Gunther had to go through with his dad and him kind of not being punished but disappointed in him. That was shocking. I was like, dude, that's some crazy storytelling right there. And the thing is, we all know this. Sami's not going to win the world title. Why would they do that to Gunther to literally have the title for a month and a half? But if it's telling a story like this and showing that Gunther can actually beat somebody who beat him for a previous title and end that chapter to where Sami can actually go on and help the bloodline, which I would love to see. Well, let's see if that caps it off next week.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you, Drex. Nobody thought Jey Uso was going to beat Braun Breaker, but anything's possible. I don't think they're going to have Gunther lose on a Monday Night Raw, though. Look forward to Sami getting a World Heavyweight Championship down the road. I would not mind. I say that. I would not mind seeing him as World Heavyweight Champ. I just don't think it's going to be on Monday Night Raw. I don't think it's going to be this upcoming Monday. I think Gunther is going to retain.
I agree.
And I think, like you said, that'll close the chapter on that book. And it hopefully will open up new things for Sami Zayn. This is my opinion on something else they could have done. Actually, they could still do this. Okay, hear me out, Drex, and I'll let you can let me know what you think about this. Gunther, Sami, Gunther wins. Sammy wants another shot. It's championship versus championship. If Gunther wins, he retains, and Sammy leaves Raw. What do you think of that?
If that happens, I would actually be very happy because then that leads him to have, say, a trade with the Friday Night SmackDown, and we get somebody from there to go to Raw, and actually it would be somebody good for. You never know. If he does get traded, imagine Logan Paul comes to Raw. When he comes back and he can go for the world title because he can't do anything with Roman or Cody, that's. I don't know. I just have a feeling that Logan, once he comes back, because he's just had a newborn child, congrats, by the way. And yeah, I could see that happening, and I would love that happening. But we'll see.
It's a long shot, but it'd be great to see. All right. As we move on in order on Monday Night Raw, Awesome Truth would take on AOP in a tag team match. And I did not see this coming at all.
I didn't either.
Miz turns on the returning R-Truth tonight, kicks him in the head, rips off the Awesome Truth shirt, walks out. Drex, take it away.
I literally texted my buddy. He was like, I'm so happy Awesome Truth's back because they both have so much aura, and the freaking way that Truth presents himself and what he says is so funny. But I just didn't like to see that ending on a Monday Night Raw. I could have saw that happening on, say, like a pay-per-view or something like that, to where Miz and him are cutting a promo for something that's coming up or something. But you never know. It's the last 3-hour Monday Night Raw. It's something special. People won't forget it, and definitely that happening. I could see a match with them for, like, say, a couple times, but it might just be them being done and Miz trying to move on to something different. So,
and yeah, and my take on this is the Miz gonna join the Final Testament now? What do you think about that, Drex?
That literally, my eyes just widened, and this is literally because the Final Testament is not that big in my book, and I feel like they're a little side character, like very pushed off. I would like to see Karrion Kross do something. I hate those two big guys. Like, I'm not for them. And yeah, they won an NXT tag titles. I could see the Miz and Karrion going for tag titles with those two, and then Scarlett just being a manager with the other guys. Well, but I just don't like those two other guys. So that's just my thoughts.
Yeah, and another thing I did not have written down here, like Drex said, pretty sure this will be the last 3-hour Raw.
Yep.
So after this week, just so you guys know, 2-hour Monday Night Raws for the rest of the year.
Yep. Until Netflix.
You know what? And then we'll be on Netflix January, whenever the first Monday of the new year.
I can look for that. 1 second.
As Drex is looking for that, yeah. 3-hour Raws are going to be done for the rest of the year. We're going back to 2 hours, which I think is a huge W because I just feel like WWE Raw has so many just filler matches and so much filler stuff that they really don't need. And I feel like this is a big reason why SmackDown has been better the last year, 2 years. Yeah, so going back to 2 hours, I'm excited for that.
And Netflix starts January 6th.
January 6th will be the first Monday.
Yep.
Mark your calendars. That will be the debut on the Netflix.
Which actually I'm so excited for because they actually might say Seth effing Rollins and actually saying it. So I can't wait for them to kind of go back to the Attitude Era with them swearing and doing a lot more because they're on Netflix, which is TV 14, which is going to be great.
Yeah, and another thing we didn't really talk about is and we'll just do this pretty quickly, the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre promo tonight. Beautiful promo. WWE normally uploads promos to WWE's YouTube, so make sure you guys go watch that full promo. I'm sure you could find it somewhere if they don't upload it. But just quickly getting into it, beautiful promo. And like Drex was saying with the whole Attitude Era thing, CM Punk calling Drew McIntyre a bitch. I don't know if you might have to bleep that out. I don't know if we can say that.
We can leave it. I don't care.
Going into our last little area of Monday Night Raw tonight, we're talking about the main event, the Battle of the Monsters, last monster standing.
Yep.
But nobody's talking about the monsters. They're talking about I I did not see this coming.
I did. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because he mentioned something about watching Raw tonight because it's the last 3 hours at the Baltimore Ravens game yesterday.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, Seth freaking Rollins comes out, curb stomps Bronson Reed, the man that took him out. Seth Rollins is back. If you guys cared, Braun Strowman did win the match. But Seth Rollins is back, baby.
He's my GOAT right now. Besides Roman and Cody, it's literally Seth. I've loved him since NXT.
I still love CM Punk, but you know what? I cannot wait any longer. Please give us the CM Punk Seth feud.
I know.
We should have gotten this years ago.
It needs to be for a title, too. It can't just be those two.
I feel like it's got to be for a title.
It's enough with Drew and CM Punk not having a title. It's just the stakes would be so much higher with both of them having titles.
Drew and Punk don't need a title as much as Seth and Punk needs a title.
Exactly. You basically took the words out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was going to say.
So you know what, guys? I'd say, you know what, every Raw, maybe, you know, we could do this if we remember every week. Let's give a Raw rating out of 10, Drex. I'll let you go first.
Besides the filler matches, I would have to give this Raw probably a 9.
And you know what? That's not crazy considering it was a send-off show for the 3 hours.
Exactly.
I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I loved the Miz heel turn. I loved the announcement of Gunther versus Sammy. Braun Breaker teasing the face turn. And, of course, Seth Rollins coming back. 8 out of 10 Raw tonight.
That's literally the main reason why I put it as a 9. Otherwise, I would have been with an 8 with you. So, yeah. So,
let's just say 8.5. Agree on that?
8.5 for Drex and Drizzy, so...
Yeah. All right, guys. That's the first episode of Raw Recap. I am Grizzy, one of your co-hosts.
Drex as the other co-host.
And that'll do it. I will see you guys Friday.
We'll see you guys Friday and Saturday. Or no, technically Saturday and Sunday you guys will see us. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. And let's get some Bad Blood predictions in the comments or even SmackDown, what you guys are going to think is going to happen.
It's going to be Bloodline Rules.
Yeah. Let's see how that goes. But, all right, we'll see you guys later. Peace out.